Alright, let's dive into something that's been making waves in the tech world lately, the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me hit you with a thought. Why do we keep upgrading our gadgets? Is it just about the specs, or is there something deeper? Personally, I think it's about the promise of a better, more connected life. And the Ultra 2? It's trying to sell us on exactly that. But does it deliver? Let's find out. First off, the pricing. At €749 or $699, this isn't a casual purchase. What makes this really interesting is how Samsung positions this as a premium device for extreme explorers and health enthusiasts. But here's the thing, in my opinion, the smartwatch market is already saturated with options. So, what sets the Ultra 2 apart? Is it worth the premium? I'm not so sure. What many people don't realize is that the price tag isn't just about the hardware, it's about the ecosystem Samsung is building around it. But more on that later. Now, let's talk specs. The Ultra 2 is thinner, tougher, and packs a brighter, slightly larger display. It's got a 35% larger battery, which is a big deal for anyone who's ever run out of juice mid-adventure. But what really caught my eye is the Snapdragon Wear Elite chipset. This is a huge shift from the Exynos chips Samsung used before. Personally, I think this is a smart move. Qualcomm's chipsets are known for their efficiency, and if Samsung's claims are true, this could mean better performance and longer battery life. But here's the kicker, does it actually translate to a better user experience? That's the million-dollar question. One thing that immediately stands out is the health features. Race to speak with Gemini? That's a cool party trick, but is it practical? I'm not convinced. What this really suggests is that Samsung is doubling down on AI integration, which could be a game-changer in the long run. But for now, it feels more like a novelty than a necessity. And let's not forget the trail run mode and diving functionalities. These are niche features, but they're what make the Ultra 2 unique. If you're an extreme explorer, this might be your dream watch. But for the average user? Probably overkill. Now, let's talk about the unboxing experience. You get the watch, default straps, and a 10W wireless charger. That's it. No frills, no extras. From my perspective, this feels a bit underwhelming for a device at this price point. I mean, Apple includes a fast charger with their watches, so why doesn't Samsung? It's a small detail, but it speaks to a larger trend, companies cutting corners on accessories to keep costs down. Or maybe they're just assuming you already have a USB-C charger lying around. Either way, it's something to think about. If you take a step back and think about it, the Ultra 2 is a fascinating device. It's packed with features, but it's also trying to be everything to everyone: a fitness tracker, a dive computer, a health monitor, and a fashion statement. But does it excel at any one thing? That's debatable. What this really suggests is that Samsung is still figuring out its identity in the smartwatch space. Are they competing with Apple? Garmin? Or are they carving out their own niche? Personally, I think they're still finding their footing. So, is the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 worth it? In my opinion, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're an extreme explorer who needs a rugged, feature-rich watch, this might be the perfect fit. But for the average user, it's hard to justify the price tag. What makes this really interesting is how it pushes the boundaries of what a smartwatch can be. But at the end of the day, it's not just about the specs, it's about whether it fits into your life. And that's a question only you can answer. This raises a deeper question: are we reaching peak smartwatch? Or is there still room for innovation? Personally, I think we are just scratching the surface. The Ultra 2 is a step in the right direction, but it's not the final destination. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.